Alright guys, this story just broke about 4 or 5 hours ago. Apparently an ex-employee of Eminem's studio, the feds just busted him and accused him of stealing unreleased music off Eminem's hard drive from one of his studios here in Michigan. Looks like a Ferndale studio in Ferndale, Michigan. And I'll read the statement that was released. Joseph Strange is the guy's name, 46 years old, of Holly, Michigan, allegedly stole computer hard drives from Marshall Mathers' Ferndale music studio. Unreleased music created by the rap star and sold it on the internet, according to FBI agents who filed the report at the U.S. District Court in Eastern Michigan in Detroit. Let's see, here we got. Investigators seek to charge Strange with 2 counts of criminal infringement of copyright, a 5-year felony, and a count of interstate transportation of stolen goods, which is a 10-year felony. And that Strange guy, his attorney released a statement to the Detroit News. That guy's last name is Strange. And his attorney said, when the government files a criminal complaint, the allegations are completely untested by anyone who's a prosecutor. No grand jury, no judge, no trial has presented any evidence. We will defend this married father of 2 in a court of law. Yeah, so the guy's name is Joseph Strange, 46 years old, from Holly, Michigan, an ex-employee of Eminem. And it further says, on or about January 16th, a member of Mathers' staff contacted FBI agents in Detroit to report they found unreleased music from the rapper created was available for sale online, court records said. Employees told agents they recognized the music and the list of songs as items on a hard drive that was taken from the Ferndale studio. Investigators identified and located multiple individuals who bought the unreleased music, court documents said. Agents spoke with the buyers, who told them Joseph Strange sold them the music. One of the buyers, an Ontario resident, told investigators he sent Strange an estimated $50,000 worth of Bitcoin payments over about 6 months, according to the federal complaint. I mean, you're a crackhead if you're spending $50,000 on music. Okay. On January 28th, agents executed search warrants at Strange's Holly home and recovered evidence, including the allegedly stolen hard drives that contained copies of the unreleased music sold online, as well as handwritten notes and lyric sheet that Mathers had written himself, the complaint said. This investigation underscores the FBI's commitment to safeguarding artists' intellectual property from exploitation by the individuals seeking to profit illegally. Special agent in charge of the FBI investigation in Michigan wrote in this statement Wednesday. So wow, this is breaking news. This just came in like 4 or 5 hours ago. I do my best to bring you guys everything Eminem related. So I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I've heard from local rappers in Detroit that have personally worked with Eminem. It's so hard to get into Eminem's inner circle. I mean, obviously this guy was an employee of Eminem's studio and had access to his unreleased music that he's working on for like over a decade. So I mean, that just shows you another reason why it's so hard to get in contact with Eminem. Even if you're an artist going for a feature or want to do something with Eminem, there's about 2 or 3 people you got to get to first. And I think the last one is obviously probably Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager. But yeah, it just goes to show you, man. I mean, it's treacherous out here, especially, I mean, that's why I've heard Eminem, he's so protective of everything from his personal life, from what he lets the public, know about him. I mean, it's crazy, I mean, that guy who broke into Eminem's house even a few years back. I mean, that's just crazy. It's right down the street in Detroit. So, I mean, it gets real out here. I mean, Haley lives in the area outside of Detroit. Kim Mathers, Haley's mom, Eminem's ex-wife, and Eminem himself live just right outside of Detroit. And that's when you always see those concerts in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena or Ford Field where the Detroit Lions play. Even a few months back, when Dave Chappelle was at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit, Eminem popped up there, to catch the show. So, and Eminem's always at the Detroit Lions games and everything. So he's right in the area. I don't know, it just hits home, I mean, to think that as big as an artist of Eminem's caliber, that his inner circle is so small. I mean, and I've wondered that too about even the engineers who are recording the music and pressing the button, and when Em's in the studio and says do it over again. I mean, anybody could whip out a cell phone, record it. Anybody could do a quick little plug something into the hard drive and copy it within a split second. So, I mean, it's a thirsty ass, crazy world out there. So, all right, guys. I do my best to bring you this. So, make sure to hit the like button, share it, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.